Hello, everyone. What a nice new year. Yeah, it's 2023 again, and here we are. We meet again. And from here at GoTo Media, we are so happy to see you again in this beautiful year. And we are going to present you with a very nice Nissan Quest. Yes, one of these minivans, of course, yeah. And as you can see from the front here, we have a nice front grille that is very characteristic of this generation of Nissan Quest. And of course, you have nice LED lights at the front, and of course, you can see the vehicle is quite long enough, as is common with minivans. Yes, this minivan actually sits seven passengers. Seven passengers. Of course, it can be configured to seat a different amount of passengers, but the one you see here seats seven passengers. And of course, right about now, I'm going to take you through the interior. Now, the interior is quite modern by the standards you see here. The interior is very modest, of course. The quality of materials feel very average, so to speak, and of course nicely built. It's very good for business and of course for bigger families. Yes, if you are one of those soccer moms, you have like 3 4 kids, and you need to haul parents, like 5 7 people at a time, then this is definitely one of the rides that you need to think about. Yeah, from the front here, you can see the dashboard looks quite dashing. Everything looks nicely built, just the way Nissan intended them to be, and everything feels quite good quality. Of course, you have navigation a screen at the center there. Of course, the latest models have some sort of floating screens, as is getting common in the industry. However, this model you see right here has a little bit outdated details, but of course they're not too shabby. Yes, they are of course very passable, and in some countries this might actually seem quite new. Now, getting through the rear passenger seats is quite nice and easy. You have passenger armrests here and there, of course left and right, both seats. And of course you can pass through the middle seat there and get to the rear passenger, where you find a seat for 3 more passengers. Of course, as I said, this is a vehicle or a minivan that seats 7 passengers. Now you're seeing the seats in the middle seats, and of course you can see the seats at the rear from the screenshot here you see. Now, these are very great passenger haulage vans. They can carry many passengers, of course. And of course, if you like, you can, of course, change them, adjust them, or, sort of turn them into some sort of, camper van or something of that sort if you're interested. Now, coming back to the front, you can see the steering wheel, nice leather touch here, hand stitch. You can see the hand stitching, and of course the dashboard, everything feels nice. You have hand control, all the buttons are where they're supposed to be, and they look quite nice ergonomically. They look quite nice, and of course, yeah, very useful indeed. And speaking of good and indeed looking car, you can see right this Nissan Quest. I have no idea if you've seen one of this in your countries, but I'm telling you, these are one of the greatest vehicles you can ever find around. And I'm trying to see right now at the back of the vehicle, and you can see nice touch here and there. The thing looks like a floating sort of boat or something, quite majestic indeed. If you see this down the road, or someone pulls up, a relative pulls up on one of these, then definitely wow, they made a great choice. And of course, these Nissan Quest is trying to compete with, of course, we have Buick vans, and of course you have the Mercedes Sprinter vans. Of course, yeah, those are some of the top range vans, executive or luxury vans you can find around, especially the Mercedes Benz Sprinter vans. Yes, but of course we have yeah, the Nissan, and of course, you know, obviously Honda is in the business, of course, and of course Toyota SiEnna, Toyota, yeah, something Toyota SiEnna or something of that sort. Yeah. So Toyota too is also in the business of making vans, and of course there are numerous Chinese vans that of course are out there in the market, which you might actually be able to buy and enjoy, of course. Yeah. Now we are still looking at the back, and the back seems quite the site. Yes, very nicely built. Everything looks beautiful, and just about now I'm gonna tell you that this is a V6. Yes, 3-liter V6 gasoline engine, which puts out close to 250 horsepower. Yes, nearly 250 horsepower, which is quite enough, gives quite a bit of torque. Yes, that makes this vehicle move really nice. Now, if you've enjoyed the video, I hope you're going to like and subscribe and share our video with your friends and families. Have a nice day. See you in the next one.